Wish you all a very happy morning, children. Let us move ahead with the revision work for half-yearly children. In our previous class, we had started with grammar and we had revised it from chapter number 6 to 9 and chapter number 20. Today, we will revise from the reader book. I would like to inform you again that the reader book for half-yearly syllabus comprises from unit 1 to 5, wherein unit 1 and 2 you have already revised for periodic test 1, and today we will be revising unit 3, 4 and 5. So let us come to the book and see that what all we had studied and what is more to be practiced for your exam. So let us start. So see children, this is the contents page, unit 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This all is in your half-yearly syllabus. Unit 1 and 2 we had revised from periodic 1, and unit 3, 4, 5 we will revise today. So unit 3, the poem Shadow and the story Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe. Next is crying poem and the story Elder Brother. Unit 5, the lazy frog and Trip Van Winkle. So let us come to page number 42. Now children, 42 page number is this. In this poem we had studied what is shadow, how are shadows formed, how does our shadow look like, why it is ahead of me, all this. So learn the poem also, word meanings and few exercises, question answers. These exercises were there, the questions were there and the answers are here. This all you have done in your copy also. Practice all this. And here you had to write that if you are in some problem, what would you do at that time. Suppose if a dog chases you, what would you do? This one. It was all carried forward here. And next we come to the story of this exercise was related to conjunctions, use of which that they are used to join two sentences. So these are conjunctions here. And you have to write here about this dog Mittu. Next we come to the story of Robinson Crusoe discovers a footprint, where we had studied that Robinson Crusoe is the name of a book which is written by Daniel Defoe. This Robinson Crusoe is the name of a sailor in the book, and he gets caught in a severe sea storm, violent sea storm, where his ship is caught in that storm. All the ship members, they are not alive, and he reaches to an island where he is all alone. So what happens there, how he is alone, what he does there, this all was explained from a short part taken from the book Robinson Crusoe. Author is Daniel Defoe. So we had word meaning here, prepare it, question and answers. Alright, and few exercises were given. You had to frame proper sentences, correct sentences, use of conjunction, and next here also exercise related to conjunction only. Next we turn to the page and come to the unit 4. Unit 4 children, here we had studied that there are many ups and downs in our lives and we cannot be always happy. Sometimes we are too much upset, but if we want to if we want to cry, then we should cry a lot. So this poem was about feelings and sentiments that a person feels, and in where we had studied about weeping or the crying, and it was told that if you are unhappy and you want to cry, then you should cry a lot all alone, but not in front of everyone. And when you have cried a lot, then you should be too happy and show others that you were never in any trouble. This was composed by Galway Kinnell. We had the same way here, word meanings, exercises, question answers, and exercise to create words adding NESS. This one. this was also about the expression of feeling, to use correct feeling words in sentences. And here you had to narrate an incident where you had felt happiness, excitement or surprise. So this I had done here. And next we come to the story of elder brother children, where we had studied that experience is as important as hard work. And we should value time, we should value the hard-earned money of our parents, we should respect elders and obey them. Alright, so here we had studied the story of two brothers, the Munna and Bhaiya. Bhaiya was bookworm, he always kept on studying, whereas Munna liked to fly kites, play marbles, go to fields, play games. Alright, and further he realized that Bhaiya was good to him, although he used to scold, but still Bhaiya was good to Munna because he was a responsible boy and a dutiful boy. So this all, go through the story properly. Then here we had the word meaning. Next we had questions and answers. These were the questions, answers were here. I am sure that all of you have done it. And next, letter writing was there. Prepare this letter writing for your examination very nicely, because you are sure to get any letter for writing in exam. So prepare it very nicely. This one letter was given as a practice that you should write it, and this also I had given. So prepare both very properly. Here we had another story of Oliver, who was an orphan boy. He was living with some other boys in an orphanage. The owner of the orphanage was very rude. He was not kind person. And it was all this way. The question answers, the exercises, and learn this. Correct use of verbs. This exercise was related to correct use of verbs. And next we had also use of proper tenses, use of proper forms of verb. This passage was to be filled with correct form of verbs. Alright, here use of since and for, this we have studied in grammar also. Alright, so this, prepare it properly. And next we had unit 5 with the lazy frog, where we had studied that we should avoid laziness, we should encourage hard work, we should obey our elders, we should always be ready to help everyone, and we should not be as lazy as the frog, which we had studied in this poem, whose name was Fred. He never used to listen his mother, he did not want to do any work, he did not like to help any lady frog also. Only thing he liked to loll upon a log. So this was his work. Children, learn the poem with the spelling nicely. Next, word meaning is here. Question, answers. Very short answers were here. So turn the page, and one exercise related to rhyming word was here. So prepare this. And after this, the story of Rip Van Winkle. He was also a lazy fellow. Alright, he went to mountains with his dog, where he met some strange people. He gave him something to drink. After drinking, he felt asleep, and when he got up, it was 20 years later. So for 20 years he kept on sleeping. When he got up, he saw that his beard had grown quite long, he had wrinkles on his face, and he called for his companion dog, the wolf, but wolf was seen nowhere. When he went back to his village, the villagers could not recognize him. So how could the one old lady was able to recognize him, and she welcomed Rip Van Winkle. So children, this story is also here. This words were here, meanings were given. You have to choose the correct meaning in this one. This also meanings were given. You have to write the correct word for them. And one true false exercise. This also complete the sentences. You can get it in the form of question answer. For example, it is given Rips village was situated at the foothills of the Catskill Mountains. You can get this question that where was Rips village situated. Alright, so prepare very nicely. And strange things about the men on the mountains, 4 points. What kind of man was Rip Van Winkle? This exercise. Names of games. And this exercise, silent letter words. You had to write here opposites in this one, and then you had to use those opposites to complete the sentences correctly. So prepare all this nicely, this exercise, and this was given as homework. So children, today we have revised unit 3, 4 and 5. For your exam, I am telling again that study all from chapter number 1 to 5 and practice everything. Learn poems. Have a look on the things that you should practice properly. It is learn poems, composer's name and writer of the story. Learn word meaning and question answer. Practice book exercises given at the back of each chapter. Practice spelling, practice framing sentences. So these were some of the points as tips that I have given to practice for your half-yearly exam. Please go through it very nicely and prepare accordingly. Wish you best of luck for your exams, and soon your school will start. So we will see you in the classroom. Thank you children. Take care. God bless you all.